The sun rises over Cappadocia, bathing a surreal landscape in golden light. As the first rays of dawn break over the horizon, they reveal a world unlike any other, where nature and history intertwine in a dance of light and shadow. Strange rock formations called fairy chimneys reach skyward, tall, conical, and capped as if by magic. These natural wonders, sculpted by centuries of wind and rain, stand as silent sentinels over the ancient land. Hot air balloons drift across the dawn, adding bursts of color to the pale sky. Each balloon carries adventurers eager to witness the breathtaking panorama from above, floating gently over the fairy chimneys and valleys below. But beneath this beauty lies a secret world. Hidden from the casual observer, this subterranean realm holds stories of ancient civilizations and their remarkable ingenuity. Below the fairy chimneys, a hidden kingdom is carved deep into the volcanic rock. These underground cities, with their labyrinthine tunnels and chambers, were once bustling with life. This is where Cappadocia's true mystery begins, a honeycomb of ancient homes, churches, and tunnels. Each passageway and room tells a story of survival, faith, and community. For centuries, entire communities lived underground, carving out lives in the darkness for safety and survival. These subterranean sanctuaries provided refuge from invaders and harsh weather, allowing civilizations to thrive in secrecy. What drove people to abandon the sun and sky for these subterranean cities? The answers are as complex as the tunnels themselves, woven into the fabric of history and necessity. The answers lie in the cool, silent corridors below. These ancient passageways whisper secrets of the past, inviting us to explore and understand. Today I'm venturing into this hidden realm, to walk the tunnels of the past. With each step, I hope to uncover the mysteries that have been buried for centuries. I want to feel the history in these stone walls and imagine life in these underground worlds. The rough texture of the stone, worn smooth by countless hands, connects me to those who came before. With curiosity, I prepare to leave the world of light and descend into the shadows. This journey into the depths promises to reveal the hidden heart of Cappadocia, a place where history and mystery converge. These aren't just caves, they're vast, complex cities carved into soft volcanic rock, hidden beneath the rolling hills of Cappadocia. For centuries, these underground labyrinths have captured the imagination of explorers and historians alike, shrouded in mystery and legend. Imagine a human ant colony, tunnels, rooms, and chambers stretching for miles, housing thousands for months at a time. These subterranean networks are so extensive that some believe entire communities could disappear underground, living out of sight for weeks or even longer. There were kitchens, stables, storage rooms, and even churches, all built with simple hand tools. Every necessity of daily life was carefully considered, from places to cook and eat, to areas for animals, to sacred spaces for worship and reflection. Safety was the main reason for their creation. These cities were designed as sanctuaries, with heavy stone doors that could be rolled shut to keep out intruders, and narrow passageways that made defense easier. Anatolia's history is filled with conflict. For early Christians, life above ground was dangerous. Waves of invaders swept across the region, forcing people to seek refuge wherever they could find it. When invaders came, entire villages vanished underground, sealing themselves in until the threat passed. These hidden cities became lifelines, allowing families to survive sieges and persecution in relative safety. These cities were carefully planned, with multiple levels, some as deep as 8 or 9 stories. Each level had a specific purpose, and the deeper you went, the more secure you were from danger above. Upper levels were for living and cooking. Deeper ones stored food, wine, and water. Cool, stable temperatures underground made these spaces perfect for preserving supplies during long periods of hiding. Ingenious ventilation shafts disguised on the surface brought fresh air to the deepest rooms. These shafts were cleverly hidden, ensuring that even if enemies searched above, the cities below remained undetected and breathable. The first tunnels may date back to the 8th century BC, expanded over centuries by different cultures. Hittites, Phrygians, Persians, and later Christians all contributed to the ever-growing maze, each adding their own innovations and styles. Early Christians added churches and monasteries, layering faith and community into the stone. These sacred spaces became places of hope and resilience, echoing with prayers and hymns even in the darkest times. Each generation left its mark, making these cities a living record of endurance. Carvings, inscriptions, and architectural changes tell the story of people adapting to new threats and new ways of life. They are a testament to human ingenuity and the will to survive. The sheer scale and complexity of these underground worlds remind us of what people can achieve when faced with adversity. Exploring them is like reading a story written in stone. Every corridor, every chamber, every carved symbol is a chapter in the saga of survival and hope. These underground cities are not just relics, they're monuments to resilience. They stand as silent witnesses to centuries of struggle, faith, and determination. Their legacy endures, hidden beneath the earth, waiting for new generations to uncover their secrets and marvel at the ingenuity of those who came before. The entrance is a simple opening in a hillside, easy to miss, but it leads to another world. Step inside and the air cools, thick with the scent of ancient stone. The tunnel is narrow and low. You duck your head, just as people did centuries ago. Silence replaces the outside world, broken only by your footsteps and breath. Electric lights cast long shadows, hinting at the lives once lived here. Around each corner you find traces of the past, a blackened kitchen ceiling, a niche for an oil lamp, a massive stone door ready to seal off the passage. You run your hand along chisel marks, connecting with those who carved these spaces. Here, you don't just see history, you stand inside it. Life underground was communal and close-knit, a unique way of living that fostered strong bonds among the residents. Families had small living spaces, but much of daily life happened together, especially in the large kitchens, where bread baked in shared ovens. These communal kitchens were the heart of the underground city, a place where stories were shared and traditions were passed down through generations. Children played in the chambers, their laughter echoing through stone halls. The sound of their joy brought life to the otherwise silent and still environment, creating a sense of normalcy and happiness. Food and water were stored in deep magazines and wells, safe from enemies. These storage areas were meticulously planned to ensure the community's survival during sieges or harsh weather conditions. Livestock lived on upper levels for air and waste management. These animals were crucial for the community, providing food, clothing, and labor, and their care was a vital part of daily life. Security was paramount. Narrow tunnels forced invaders to move single file, and massive stone doors could seal off sections instantly. This design ensured that the community could defend itself effectively against any threats. Faith thrived here too. Churches and monasteries were carved deep within, offering hope and comfort. These places of worship were sanctuaries where people could find solace and strength. These sacred spaces, with vaulted ceilings and altars, were a spiritual anchor. They provided a sense of continuity and connection to the divine, even in the depths of the earth. Life underground was a triumph of resilience and community. The people adapted to their environment, creating a thriving society despite the challenges they faced. Even in darkness, people found ways to live, worship, and protect each other. Their ingenuity and determination ensured that they could not only survive, but also flourish. Their spirit endures in every carved wall, a testament to their strength and unity. The legacy of their way of life continues to inspire us today. The underground cities are steeped in legend as much as history. Folklore tells of secret tunnels connecting cities for miles, like the rumored passage from Derinkuyu to Kaimakli. Small holes in the walls used for communication are said in legend to have poured boiling oil on invaders. Stories abound of brave lookouts who risked their lives to warn villagers of danger. Some tales even credit angels or spirits with guiding the builders' hands. These legends add magic to the stone, reminding us these were places of hope and wonder. Derinkuyu is the deepest underground city in Cappadocia, over 85 meters below ground. With at least 8 public levels, it could shelter up to 20,000 people and their animals. Its design is astonishing. Districts for living, education, worship, and industry, all connected by a maze of tunnels. A central ventilation shaft, 55 meters deep, brought air and water to every level. The city's complexity was its defense, confusing invaders and protecting its people. Massive stone doors still rest in their slots, ready to seal off passages. Oil lamp niches line the walls, reminders of life in the darkness. Derinkuyu is more than an archaeological site. It's a monument to survival. Its silent chambers echo with the story of human resilience. Kaimakli, the widest underground city, is a masterpiece of strategic design. Its rooms cluster around ventilation shafts, connected by low, sloping passages that disorient intruders. Stables on the first level made animal care practical. Kitchens, storage, and even a copper smelting area showed daily life continued underground. The church on the second level, with its apses and baptismal font, reveals the central role of faith. Millstone doors, perfectly circular and weighing tons, could seal off rooms in an instant. The small hole in each door served as a peephole or for defense. Kaimakli feels less like a fortress, more like a living town, organized, resilient, and deeply human. Its design protected but also nurtured its people. Every passage and chamber tells a story of adaptation and survival. Kaimakli stands as a symbol of ingenuity and hope. These underground cities are irreplaceable treasures, a direct link to lives shaped by hardship and ingenuity. The soft volcanic rock is fragile, threatened by erosion and the footsteps of millions of visitors. Preservation is a delicate balance, allowing people to experience these wonders while protecting them for the future. Turkish authorities and UNESCO reinforce tunnels, manage crowds, and monitor conditions. Visitors play a role too, by respecting paths, not touching walls, and following rules. Responsible tourism helps fund conservation and keeps these stories alive. These cities teach us about resilience and tolerance. By protecting them, we honor the people who carved a world out of darkness. Their story matters and must endure. My journey through Cappadocia's underground cities is ending, but the wonder remains. Walking these ancient corridors is to walk through history, connecting with countless souls who lived and dreamed here. Emerging into sunlight feels like waking from a dream, but the memory lingers. Our world is full of hidden wonders, stories waiting to be discovered. I urge you, seek them out, let curiosity guide you. Travel is about feeling a place, letting it change your perspective. These cities teach us about faith, resilience, and community. Cherish and protect these links to our shared past. Let your life be filled with stories and wonder. The greatest treasures are the memories and stories we create.